I'm curious what y'all's opinion. I mean, I went and searched these playtests up, and we're gonna do more of these again. But the idea is, I want this segment kind of whipped up. I want it to be games that aren't out yet, and I want us to kind of just evaluate them purely as like just a general survey of a game. Not, and if we really just hated the game, we can make it clear. We just didn't like it.
Yeah.
But as I was doing this, the number of games that are like the lethal model is insane.
Well, it got big, and everyone's like, "We could do that," and now they're all coming out.
And then
what model?
Okay, so you know that game Repo?
Cody? Oh yeah.
There are hundreds of games like that. Hundreds of games like that. Lethal Company, I think people consider the first. I don't know if there was one before it. Lethal Company started the trend of these being big because they're big streamer bait games. Streamer bait being good React content or whatever. And it's spooky. People can get scared. Among Us is kind of similar in a way as well. Just to kind of, I think it's a different kind of package.
Yeah.
Phasmophobia as well. Yeah.
Phasmophobia.
Yeah, so you have these, but what it does is it fills up the multiplayer space with kind of the same genre, and you're saying, well, this might be interesting, but the same people have all seen this. So what I've noticed with these lethal games, they just have this level of weird about it for each new one. Each one has I don't know. Repo had some character, and I really liked it. But we played, what was that one? I played this one with, what was it? Zort? We played Zort or something?
Zorn?
No, Zort. I think it was on Vin's channel. Zort? I think it was Zort. And
I didn't play it. I don't see it like that much.
Yeah.
It looks weird.
Zort. It was Zrot. No, it was Zort. Yeah, that one is it leaned into memes too much, in my opinion. It was still fun, but in that game it had linear levels and stuff.
It looked like
so it was a lot of good. I don't know.
They look like the guys from Mario Sunshine on the beach.
They look like the fucking Peapod shooters from Plants vs. Zombies or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah,
they do. I think that Scooby-Doo would be
a great lethal
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely 100%.
Where you get to play a part. That's what, as soon as I played Phasmophobia, that's what I was thinking. Going through a haunted house as Scooby-Doo.
Ruh-roh. You get to play, each character has a different, class. If Velma runs into a wall too fast, she goes blind because she can't find her fucking glasses, but she's really smart. Scooby-Doo will get distracted by food, and so will Shaggy, and he's constantly stoned. Yeah, I could see that game.
Yeah, it'd be really fun.
Gear suggested a game. Kitchen Wars Appetizer.
That's the demo of it, but I think I have access to the full key of it if we wanted to do that, but we'd have to
Let's save that for another stream. How about we also take viewer suggestions? We'll suggest playtest games. Co-op or otherwise, honestly.
I'm going to suggest for you two to check out Clover Pit if you haven't already. I'm surprised that you didn't.
Okay.
I linked it above.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier.
It's going to be the next Balatro when it comes out, and I almost guarantee you that. I'm really hoping that when they do the next playtest, because they're going to choose people from their Discord, that they choose me, and that'd be Extreme It, because I've just been playing it. I've just been playing the demo just for fun, just over and over. I've got fucking 4 hours in the demo, and the games are not that long. The games are pretty quick, so.
I like the style of it. It's very gritty looking.
Recommended it to me, so it's definitely worth checking out.
Gear, I'm gonna share on screen.
On your stream?
Actually, no. Can you share your Steam to us and to stream. And I want you to go to the popular upcoming for cooperative games, because I saw one game. And it's called. This is getting into the realm of like, take a term, and then take another term and mash them together and hope content.
What is it?
So just search co-op. If you search co-op and then go down and select search co-op and then go select the actual tag of it. I'll show you how to. So go to search co-op.
Man.
What are you doing?
I searched for co-op and then you said no.
You go up to the search bar and search co-op, and then you select.
I literally typed in co-op.
If you,
I know, but you search
before you
enter.
click
You
into
select.
it,
You
and
select
then you go
at the
down
bottom
to the
that
tag.
Oh my!
It's a specialized tag. Here you go. Okay, this is what I've been using, but what I do is I go to popular upcoming below. If you scroll down enough, you see that tab in the middle. See popular upcoming. You click that. See that chained backrooms game?
Yeah, is that something I can look at? It doesn't fit. It's adult.
Yeah. It's just backrooms and chained together.
Oh, it's just the mishmash of the.
It's just that's what I'm talking about. They're taking terms that are. Is it loading for you?
No, I'm playing the trailer.
Oh, it has HDCP and.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so dumb. Why Steam?
Why would Steam have content protection
I don't know.
in Discord?
Did it stop?
No, it's still black. What is going on?
Let me reshare. Hang on a second. Oh, you know what? I did by window. The window name probably changed here. Let me just share this full screen. The trailer was nothing.
What the puzzles are like.
The trailer was literally
What
nothing.
do you even do?
It's them walking and then.
Cody, have you played any of the Backrooms games?
No.
Do you know what like the Backrooms is? Okay.
Oh, it's so dumb.
It might be one of the most like honest like things turned stupid.
It's
I actually
a
like
nothing burger.
Yeah, I know it's a nothing burger now, but like it's functionally like have you heard the term liminal?
Yeah.
Have you heard that term?
Like
Okay,
liminal
so like
space.
liminal spaces, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've heard
You know
that.
about that? Okay, so the Backrooms is like, God, it's like, how can we make a bunch of bullshit based off of an out of context photo? And that's what it is, because the Backrooms is based off of like what? A picture taken of a former RC car facility in Wisconsin, taken out of context. The derivatives are all garbage. Yeah.
So it's
But
like
then
a real place?
It
Okay,
was
so-
a real place taken out of context.
Taken
So
out of
somebody
context is, yeah.
They just took a picture of like a hallway that was nothing. You know what I mean? And so it became this whole thing where there's like a labyrinth of hallways when it's really just like somebody took a close-up picture of a wall, more or less.
I see. So it's just like a never-ending hallway.
More or less.
So they got that. They got the pool rooms.
Yeah.
They got like this. We'll have this last segment be we chat about game trends with Cody because he's not aware. They got this. So they got this thing called pool rooms. Pull up pool rooms and show Carrion. So you will talk about it. It's like pool rooms is like take that liminal idea of being empty, but now have it be like a hotel pool.
You just walk around the pool while nobody's
and
there.
it's just like an infinite pool, basically.
An
What
image of level 37.
What
Which is
happens?
audio.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Happens.
Nothing. It's literally just like
It's just
a
constant
giant
halls.
room hallway that's a pool as well, because it's scarier when it's a pool.
Interesting. There's not a creature that follows you or something?
It's not needed for there to be a creature. There might be, but generally speaking, no.
Like it's
just
just
like-
spooky environment, basically.
Yeah, it's just like an abandoned
well, that's the thing. It's not fully spooky. It's not like
it's
a haunted
spooky
house.
because it's eerie and empty, not because it's a haunted house. Yeah, it's not designed to be spooky, but the idea that it's just abandoned and empty and there's like all these like child slides and stuff like, you know what I mean? Like,
Interesting.
I think it links back to the feeling you had as a child being lost somewhere. It's that guttural, psychological feeling of being in somewhere familiar, but
is this an actual
away.
game?
It is interesting.
Uncanny
like,
architecture.
the
Yeah.
idea of being in a location that should be filled with people, but it's not.
That's definitely a feeling too.
Kinda,
But this
yeah.
is more specific, and it's a trend that, like, in gaming specifically, that just exploded. And then it's the problem with it is, and again, I kind of like the liminal idea, but what it is
the problem with
is
it's just lazy most times. It's not
no, but that's the thing.
implemented well.
It's the laziest thing you could do because of the nature of the idea. It's just an empty ass room.
It's just empty. It's just you just make an environment and you're done. Maybe put a little like eerie noises that trigger once in a while and like yeah, all right, you saw a little shadow somewhere, like, you know what I mean? Like that's it.
Interesting.
This is
It'd
all
be
back
cool if
rooms.
like randomly they just hit something that started chasing you if you found it.
But they do that. But
Some
that's
games
not
do that. All right, we gotta get the
necessary.
skibbity gat rooms out. Let's go.
Oh, we played Skibbity Gat Rooms.
No,
that
I
thing was
know.
Oh,
big
that's a
piece of
real
shit.
thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
dude.
it's real. But that's where we're talking about terms being mashed together. So it's the back rooms mixed with Skibbity. Skibbity
my
Gat
God.
Rooms.
Gat rooms.
This looks
Yeah, it's
incredible, actually.
It sucked so hard.
This is so bad. I mean, it was some like kids project, but like
It wasn't
That is so
good.
funny.
he's just driving the toilet. It just disappears. The end of the steering column.
But yeah, one of the segments I like to do is just us near the end, just talk about game genres and maybe just like do a Steam browse, like talking about what's upcoming and what's trending. There's a lot of like people like to talk like in the gamer commentary space. They like to talk about the things that like are rage baity, but nobody just has like I don't see a lot of people that just talk about the games that are coming out. Just generally speaking, not even from like I'm hyped for this game, but here's some games that are coming out and we're just looking at them.
I mean,
Not talking like we hate gaming.
Well,
I
there's
get a lot of
people that-
upcoming game demos, but yeah, I guess we're not seeking them out. They're being sent to me.
Right, they're being, and I'm looking at this, yeah, from just like, because there's so much shit on Steam. Not like, not individually is a game like broadly shit to me, but just it's just a lot of the same stuff, like a lot of DLC. Just I don't know. I'm looking at this from how do we become. At the end of this, how do we get good at like finding new games to playtest, right? Like, what is our aggregate process for evaluating what we're seeing, other than going, "Hey, that looks cool," you know? Are we trend chasing? Like, I'm seeing this game called Survival Machine, and it looks kind of fun, but it also looks like a giant meme game. Go ahead and share that trailer.
I'm always trying to find like those really weird, obscure, just horror things, like the horror, the house Doom map, stuff like that. That's what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
trying to look for all
Why are
the
they
time.
dancing?
I don't know why they were dancing.
It's oddly hard to find those things though, for some reason, or at least.
Well, like
I don't
the
know
house,
what I'm doing.
my house Doom mod is like a massive, like undertaking by whoever developed that. A labor of love. Are these those default low poly things we see in every game?
Sort of. They seem like a little bit nicer than the low poly things, but I think it's
My
not
house
that
mod is definitely inspired by Backroom. It's inspired by the book House of Leaves.
Yeah,
I
House
have
of
it.
Leaves is awesome. Yeah, that book is
It's
an
almost
experience
impossible
to read.
If you,
Yeah.
you have to. It's
I've tried. It's pretty great.
You could
This
argue
doesn't
that
look
the
too
House
bad.
of Leaves is kind of influencing the Backrooms in a way. This kind of looks neat though.
Yeah,
I don't
this
know why they're
good.
doing the thriller, but
Because they're zombies. All zombies got to do the thriller dance.
What do you do in this? You just build your base.
It looks like a mobile base that you defend. Yeah.
Kind of
the
looks
porn
fun.
is real cringe at the start.
I mean, as online multiplayer. Coming soon to early access. It doesn't. It said something about a demo. No,
I don't know. But
I thought it said at the end of the trailer something about a demo.
why isn't there a House of Leaves porno?
What?
That would be crazy. What would even what would even happen?
Play the demo now. I don't know.
It just keeps getting bigger and changing shape.
Maybe that's the trailer they did for Next Fest.
Maybe, and they took it down. It's coming out on the 7th, so a week from now. The early access on the 7th.
The Mosquito Gang.
Yeah,
the other thing I need to think about is what are some games that we could play together that would take some and this is going backwards in time basically. What are some games that are like console only and like maybe emulator only, quote unquote,
that are multiplayer?
That we could try to
I want to do
play together.
What's the name of that series? I want to do some of the Borderlands. You know how many times I've started the first
I have
Borderlands
two
with people, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, I don't want to play anymore."
Yes.
It's like, what?
Here's the thing. I think I know why, and I think people start the Borderlands, but they get burnt out pretty quickly because at least the first one is just kind of annoying. I'll be honest. Second one is the second one is vastly better in almost every way. And then I think the third one, I don't know. I didn't play too much of it, and there's a fourth one coming out. Randy Pitchford, like,
leaked his own game.
You know what? He leaked his own game. Okay. This is such a weird thing to talk about.
Off with your friends.
Randy Pitchford, if you don't know, is the CEO of Gearbox, and he's kind of a giant meme of a person. That's putting it lightly. But so Borderlands 4 is coming out. Cool. The movie they released was a big piece of shit. Not surprising. So there's the precedent we got going on right now. Plus all the just annoying kind of writing
Don't you
that's
all
in the
have
Borderlands.
phones?
Don't you all? That's not Randy.
Oh my god.
That was Blizzard.
I know.
Okay. Randy likes to do magic. I saw this man in person do magic on a stage, and it was cringe back in 2013. But I digress. Randy, earlier this week, said the release date of Borderlands 4 is going to release like earlier. It's like pushing up the date. And I guess he deleted it, and then they re-announced it later. Something like that. Maybe it was before like a announcement stream. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. What I do pay attention to is there are a bunch of people in two major gaming communities. One is Silk Song, and the other is GTA 6. Why are they related? Well, because both these communities are being gaslit into thinking their games are releasing sooner or later than they are. And it's just one giant cycle of weirdness in those communities. Well, people are thinking they're moving up. The release date of GTA 6 is going to be that week that Borderlands 4 was coming out because
speculation.
Because Randy Pitchford moved the release date of Borderlands 4 back. I think that's the only evidence they have.
Yeah, that's it.
Just rampant speculation. I'm just
he
thinking.
moved it forward, not back.
But like, why would they like?
They said
GTA 6 specifically. They're saying it's coming out this year.
That's what GTA initially said. 2025. That's it. There's been
was
no
that
other
before or after COVID?
That was a year and a half ago, 2 years ago when they released the trailer, the first trailer,
Okay.
I think. But the Borderlands thing, they said they moved it forward because they were confident in the game it's ready to go sooner.
And that's fine.
Make of that what you will,
that's probably the case, but maybe they want to get to a I don't know, who gives a shit? Like their reasoning, but the reasoning that Borderlands knows the release date, like the Gearbox is positioning themselves so they can avoid another game. I don't know if that seems.
Yeah, well, fucking Yakuza Pirates did that. They moved it forward a week to not
Pirates
interfere
did
with
do that.
the Monster Hunter, so I wouldn't be surprised. That being said, I think I would kind of expect to have received word from Rockstar by now if they're releasing it on that date, but who knows?
That's fair.
I can't see Rockstar being like, it's out tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like,
shadow dropping GTA 6 would like cripple the economy.
Insane. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure there's people waiting to take time off to play this, waiting to pick up a console to play this, you know, like.
Well, at this point, how much money does GTA 5 make them? It's like,
oh, it's billions, dude.
It's like, why?
It's billions of dollars. They have no reason to rush 6.
Like, why would they stop the moneymaker? You can't, like, because once 6 comes out, like.
Well, that's not entirely true. Anyone who plays on PC is not going to have access to 6, so there's still going to be some people.
Did they not say 6 is coming out PC?
I highly doubt they're going to miss the opportunity to resell the game to people.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
The graph is going down. Yeah, the graph is going down in anticipation, but it's not going to hit 0. I mean,
people are still going to be playing 5 because they probably can't play 6 at all functionally.
Anybody who doesn't have a PS5, Xbox, whatever the current one is, and everybody has to wait probably a year on PC, I would imagine. I mean, that's what they did for GTA 5, so they did for Red Dead 2. Why would they break that now when they can resell it to you in a year and make double up? You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing as
I don't know, but did they say specifically it's just on console? Did they not have like a Steam or PC logo or anything in their marketing?
They haven't had any marketing. That's the issue. There's been one trailer.
Had the trailer
that didn't have anything in it. That was like look what we're doing. It didn't have nothing in it. I'm pretty sure.
GTA 6.
Look it up. I could be wrong.
I mean, yeah, you're probably
Backrooms Worlds.
It was just a teaser, like an actual teaser.
Yeah,
we don't take place in Florida, and we know the main characters are a lady and a guy.
Yeah, it was not. It was a teaser. It was not a trailer. There's some gators.
I think it'll come to at least just like quick Google search says that it's going to come to PC early 2026.
Lies.
That's probably speculation, and that's also probably based on an early 2025 release, I would assume. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So I would think they've gamed their system with 5 and Red Dead 2, where I think they made a shit ton of money reselling it. I mean, I own it on PC and on Xbox One. I don't even own an Xbox One. I bought it to play on my brother's Xbox One. You know what I mean? Like Red Dead, I'm talking about. Not GTA, but I own GTA on 360 and on PC. Like, I own it twice. They got my money twice, you know?
Oh, wait, when did GTA 5 release?
I was in college, I think. On console?
Yeah, its first release.
It's on 360. That was back in 2013. Woof.
Yeah. 2013.
I think it came to PC in 2015.
15?
Let's see.
See, I haven't really gotten into the GTA games. I didn't realize it'd been that long since we've had one.
The online is huge, and there's a whole. It's huge on multiple levels because there's a whole thing dedicated to role playing now in GTA, which has caused like a huge amount of streamer and internet drama, which is very funny. Not worth your time or energy investing in, but it is funny. But yeah, like the amount of like microtransactions in that game.
And there's still, I believe, some things that are only available on console and not released on PC. Certain vehicles or certain like missions or some bullshit. There's like a little subset that you can't do on PC still.
Well,
so it's like not even parity at this point either.
Yeah, the RP servers do not operate on the same official servers because like it's a modding thing.
How could they? Yeah. That would mean
But
that
but it
Rockstar
does
has to
push
support
sales
mods.
in the game regardless.
To be honest, if you buy your shit on the actual servers and then run your shit off of their servers, that's probably a load off of them. That might be worth their time to turn a blind eye, as long as people aren't like taking that money and stuff back.
They've shut down like fan projects before, right?
Sure.
Rockstar it definitely has.
Yeah.
Pay to win shit on those 5Ms. I don't know shit about RP. Like if you know, I don't know.
They have all sorts of tools for certain people. Like the cops, who people RP as cops, actually have like a shit ton of tools and gestures and all that shit they can do. And
yeah, but that must be making. I would have to imagine that has some influence on what Rockstar's doing, right?
I mean, maybe they're making some sort of framework for that for 6 when multiplayer launches online or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll try and incorporate that to keep those people on their servers if that's what they want, and have more of a structured framework. I don't know.
Some of those cop RPers are actual retired cops.
I'm sure
odd.
they are. Yeah.
There's a Minesweeper
I don't know why
Together
that
game.
seems weird.
My coworker who's retired from the Navy flies on the fucking flight sim. The what is the
War Thunder?
No, the other one.
Microsoft.
No.
Are you talking about the one where you buy each plane separately that you get to fly?
Probably. DCS, yeah, DCS.
Yes,
oh, DCS. Oh.
Yeah, that game is crazy.
He used to be a mechanic in the Navy, so he worked on all these planes, and now he learned to fly them, and he flies them with all his Navy buddies.
That's awesome.
And he says
there's a game called Drug Schedule.
Not Schedule 1, Drug Schedule.
Just Drug Schedule. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Schedule 1 came out, got like weird. You heard about like it was getting like possibly legal by
from
drug dealer simulator, and then they said they weren't.
You can't have drug games. We cornered the drug market online.
Well,
not
Schedule
that way.
1 is a genuinely fun game, and
I haven't played it.
I haven't played it either.
And from Carrionloaf's perspective, Carrionloaf, you've worked in an environment of growing weed, right?
Yeah, yep. I worked in a dispensary a while ago. Probably
in
5
this case,
years
this is
ago
all
now.
not above board stuff, I think is the game. Fishing Nightmares. Psychological horror fishing game. That's actually kind of fun.
The fish bit,
let's see.
But there was nothing at the end of the line.
There's a Claude.
Like a weird crab person? Crab baby person?
Rat race
Claude.
ritual. What's this? Poison your boss with your friends. Trap him, get him fired, and make him guess your next move. Or hull in cloak mode. Hide in cloak mode. Sneaking through pipes and covers. I think this is like Among Us, but with rats. What, are those rats peeing on each other? All right, we're not going into that one.
I don't have the filters off, so like I see all the
I have them on, but there's still some that might show up if I mouse over them, so I've been trying to like click and then move my mouse off the edge.
I would wanted to try. Well, we're taking it back to like console games. Maybe even old PC games.
This looks AI. Woof.
Oh, there's I've noticed a lot of AI thumbnails in Steam. Into the Maw.
What old game are you talking about?
Coop rooms.
Well,
or
I'm
the
trying
co-op
to think,
rooms.
Like, what? What are some co-op games? I mean, we could do like a Halo co-op. One of them's got to have
That'd be
4-player
fun.
co-op, right? Or is it
Did
always
Halo have
2-player?
co-op? Did it
Halo
have
1 did.
co-op story mode?
Yeah. All of them did.
That'd be fun
What?
to get the skulls
Literally-
again.
Reach
This
Reach 4-player?
This is
that
literally
another-
what's the one with the camera we played?
Maybe cat rooms.
No, the camera where you recorded the thing. The streamer camera bait.
They had a bunch of those come out too. Oh fuck.
Yeah, what's the one we played? Void
I don't no. I don't remember. Content something.
Hang on a second.
Content something.
Backrooms escape together.
Yeah. It's like,
Content warning.
you know how you're watching, like you go like browse it for movies and you can see like the really trashy ones and it's like, I don't know,
Yeah. Those were the ones I went for as a kid.
mashing like two genres together, fucking, I don't know, shark demons or whatever. Content warning, that's what it is.
Yeah, I said it like 6 minutes ago.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I can't think on multiple threads. I'm not that good. The good, the bad, and the monkey.
Didn't mouse over that, but I did see it in the list.
It's not bad. What else we got?
Oh, I mean,
We do one of the older Mario parties. It was always
I
fun to
should just
do.
get Monster Hunter. It's really what I
Monster
should do.
Hunter, so good.
I'm waiting for that title update too. At this point, I will be honest. The game is great. Plays great.
We
When there's
plowed
a
through
next
the content
big
really
update.
fast.
We rip through the content.
Yeah, when there's the next big update, let me know, and we can all scale down to me. And
That's
you guys
fine. I'd
can
be
get
fine with
upset that I'm
learning a new
bad at it.
learning a new thing. Well, scale down. Here's a goddamn fucking Monster Hunter. It
Start
is
new
what-
characters with me.
That's actually worse functionally because
Because the way the story
I don't
works.
I don't want to be carried. Get out of here.
you're gonna be carried. It's almost like a requirement.
We don't have to
be
carry.
carried.
We
We
I
can just
mean, the
use
level
our,
doesn't matter.
like,
You just use,
weapons.
right. Yeah.
But us going through the story again with you would serve no purpose because it just would slow everything
That would
down.
suck. It would suck so much.
I
It-
can't not play the story.
You can
You
play
have
the
to.
story. You have to, but we
Yeah.
don't.
Exactly. So you guys gotta play
We've
with
done
me.
our part. We don't have to go do that shit
gotta-
again.
you gotta do
I'm
it
not
with me.
doing it again.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, we would still be doing it with you. We would just join your hunt after you're done with the roller coaster ride that is the stuff
The
before the hunt.
cutscenes.
Yeah. The cutscenes
Uh,
that you still kind of control your character with, but you don't because they don't let you do anything
Yeah.
but follow.
You'll start a quest and like you are locked in for. I said it's weird because like the older Monster Hunters really didn't have this problem, but the
No.
older Monster Hunters have a problem in being just generally not the best quality of life for a modern game. People love them for that aspect. I lean towards. I think it's a sign of. I don't know. Look at it this way. The biggest.
You used to have to
glaring
collect the sharpening stones.
You
Like,
you just have to do a lot of bullshit. Is what
Yeah.
the deal is. Yeah, and they cut that shit out in World, and they cut more of it out in Wilds. But then you have this two generations of Monster Hunter games, right? Where Monster Hunter, the last Monster Hunter was Rise, and that one
Rise,
had kind of the older.
Yeah,
Control
I
set.
think I played Rise.
Rise was fun.
It has a different feel. Technically, if we were to play a Monster together, we should play Generations. Ultimate.
It is fun. It's different.
Because Monster
It is
that
definitely
Monster
harder.
Hunter is literally all of the Monster Hunters previous to it in one package. It has
I'd
like,
be down to go back.
did it have like 200 fucking monsters in that game?
Yeah, I mean that game is
Look at
you're
look at
sinking
this.
some time into it.
But it's on the Switch.
It is, yeah. The Switch 2.
Did anybody here get the pre-order for it?
I got all the way to checkout on Best Buy and then was like, I don't want it. I didn't buy it. Because I don't. I mean, you know what? Let me put it this
I don't
way.
either.
I had enough credit card points to flat out buy it and any game I wanted. A couple of games. I've got like 700 fucking credit card dollars sitting there.
Yeah.
And I still was like, nah, I don't want it.
Colin did.
Colin got it? I mean, of course
he got one. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, I'm looking at the spread of games. I'm like, I want to play that new Metroid.
I want to play Mario Kart. Donkey Kong looks okay. That's about it. I'm sure they'll release a Zelda or they'll release a Mario at some point.
They're re-releasing their old games for fucking $80.
I know. At some point, I'm sure they're going to do that. And I'll be like, oh, man, I want that. Until then, nah. Maybe they'll make a cheaper one or
I think I'm more interested in the Switch 2 Lite if it ever comes out. As weird as that sounds, but
I don't know if I like the Switch Lite compared to the Switch itself, so I want to know what the wings, the controllers don't come off, so it's handheld only, no?
You can't dock, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Which it would
so
not
no
make it
TV
worth
or
for
anything.
Switch
Then.
It's
for
a little
streaming.
bit bigger than a PS Vita to get that.
Oh, it's smaller too.
It's a little bit smaller.
It's light. Yeah, Bailey Bailey has a Switch Lite. I got it for. And
that makes sense, though. I mean, she's a little smaller than you, no?
Well, yeah. Well, I can't play the fucking thing. It's too small for me. It hurts my hands.
If I play my regular Switch, it hurts my hands.
Yeah, it's too thin.
Yeah. Which was one of the things that I said I wanted to see from the Switch 2 was it to be thicker with better cooling and better battery. And they went the complete opposite where they made it shittier cooling and thinner. Or the same thickness, whatever.
Less battery and it's not OLED as well.
But Chanifu. What the hell is this? But Chanifu.
What?
Oh, Butcher Nafu. It's a butcher game. I thought it was Butt Chan. It's Butcher.
Butt Chan.
It is Butt Chan. Well,
I'll tell you what.
It's not in this chat, but Zot linked me something the other day that was basically Butt Chan.
Oh, dude, that was Butt Night.
And that was still in my fucking DMs when I logged into my computer the next day. I was like, oh,
Butt
right.
Night, y'all.
It's just staring
Steam.
at me.
Get it now. God damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a Switch 2 right away. I don't. I don't see the need, and the only reason I really want to get it is to impress my niece and nephew, and I got time. So,
Tamagotchi's on Switch 1. I might actually get it for Switch 1 if it is.
Yeah, the new Tamagotchi.
Yeah, I never played the old one, but I kind of wanted to.
Because that was 3DS only.
Yeah, I don't have a 3DS, so.
You ever play the Tamagotchi games, Carrion?
No, I
think
I've heard of them.
Allie would love them. You might love them, but they're
Is it the music?
No,
that's part of it. Where they sing.
I mean,
that's part of it.
It's just basically like Nintendo Sims in its own weird
I
fucking
don't know this
way.
game.
Tomodachi Life, very good. What surprised me is they pretty much like killed the idea of a me. You know what I mean?
This
Like
completely wrong.
It's a game where you play a me.
You make me, so people may like, a Gordon Ramsay me, and you can give him a personality, and you tell him like, what do you say when you're angry? And you could say, oh, donkey, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and you can kind of sort of make their personality. But then you'd run into him in the city, and he'd, ask you, oh, can you help me move tomorrow? And if you say no, he'll say the bad words you told him to say. You know what I mean? Like, so they have a personality, and they kind of grow, and they can like. They can fall in love with each other, and
yeah. And it's
like Animal Crossing.
No, not
Sims.
I would say Sims.
Animal Crossing,
like reality show. As weird as that sounds, it's like a reality show vibe about it. They're like ants in a farm, but you give them little outfits. I mean,
yeah, and they all have like likes and dislikes, and you can find out what foods they like and feed them the foods so they get happy.
They're like their synth voice is just like.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's
not out yet.
In Japanese. So the
new
first
one's
one
not
came
out.
out on 3DS, and they announced a new
Oh.
one. People were worried it was going to get like abandoned, and they
I see.
announced a new one. But broadly, games I'm excited for. We'll end the stream here. Games you're up and excited for that aren't out yet.
Clover Pit. To be honest with you,
Doom: The Dark Ages.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I'm interested in
excited
that
for
too.
Doom. I'm excited
Um,
for whatever expansion Monster Hunter is going to get that brings out G rank.
This one was pretty sick too. Gunbot Diplomacy. It's basically like a garlic-like, but you can keep getting weapons. You have a grid. Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
Gunbot?
Yeah, Diplomacy is the name. So nobody has a picture of the grid? You end up with this grid, and so you can choose whether you want to get upgrades or more weapons. I mean, nobody made
This
fucking...
looks cool.
This is like the end. I really wish there was a picture of the grid. Basically what happens is there's a grid that gets made up, and you can purchase either more weapons or upgrades that affects all the grid. It's like a hex. Here, hang on a second. I'll just pull up my fucking stream of it. It'd be easier to show you that way.
Paralives? What is Paralives? Other games. Well, didn't that Inzoi game come out and everyone's like mad about it in some form? Because AI or whatever? I don't know.
Isn't there a Dune RPG game coming out?
I think so.
So here, you have this grid, and you can see I got a shotgun, but I can have like weapon penetration, but I can also buy like a Tommy gun, or I can buy like fire, or I can buy general upgrades. And so you can buy a second shotgun and put it on top and get a tier 2 shotgun, or you can put, the Tommy gun here, and then these both we get the penetration. So it's kind of, you can have more weapons, you can have more advanced weapons, or you can get upgrades for the weapons. And other than that, it's just your basic fucking garlic light you're running around.
Brickadia is something I'm excited for. That looks really good. It looks like an actually not shit, like Gary's Mod meets Lego meets Roblox in a way.
The game you were just showing almost looks like Vampire. What was that Vampire game?
Survivors? Yeah. The garlic
Survivors,
light
yeah.
is the genre.
They call them
I don't know
garlic
why.
lights, yeah.
I don't know why.
Vampire lights.
But yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just, like I said, you can have like multiple weapons and stuff.
They have a first-person version of it that's okay. It's kind of fun.
That kind of
Vampire Hunters, that's what it's called.
Yeah, Vampire Hunters. Isn't that the one where you just have a bunch of guns in like your face?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Just
Bullet
kind of
Heaven,
relaxing.
yeah, garlic like or Bullet Heaven.
Bullet Heaven to me is more of the like where it's top down. You're dodging like the patterns. I don't know.
That's Bullet Hell. It's okay,
gotcha. Okay, I understood. Yeah, I'm wrong then.
You are the thing shooting the bullets.
You're the bullet, yeah.
Well, there are enemies who shoot bullets, but yes.
Yeah, but the enemies are effectively the bullets.
Yeah.
Because they touch you and damage
you
and hurt you.
Some of the enemies in that game shoot bullets at you too. But it's not a pattern like that. It's just they shoot.
Any big outside of Doom, The Dark Ages, that's like the only big tentpole game that's coming out that I'm excited for.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm like trying to look up other games. I guess Night Rain maybe. Night Rain could be fun.
I don't know. Well, that's a game we'll probably be playing together. Is Night Rain?
Yep.
We tried to play together on the fucking alpha, and or the beta, and that was not happening. They did not have the networking down for that. But yeah, let's look into. Maybe we could do a pickup game on one of the a game we can work through co-op as a pickup game, something with a campaign basically. That's why I suggested Dark Souls Remastered Seamless, because Cody probably knows the most about Dark Souls. I didn't play a whole lot of Dark Souls, and I've been meaning to play through it because I think the cutscenes are cool. But
Dark Souls 3 kind of introduced the more like fluid movement and combat. It's
I still
closer
think
to
with,
Elden
with
Ring
3
movement.
people, we could probably face roll it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
not saying
we should
not saying
definitely
it'd be too
adjust the
hard, but
difficulty.
yeah. But yeah, I that's kind of where I'm sitting with game interest. I'd like us to also do maybe some more strategy kind of games. We still need. I still need
Yeah.
to technically beat Baldur's Gate 3.
We need to finish fucking
Divinity, I know. Shit,
That's
dude.
what I've been waiting on to play Baldur's Gate. Frey got
Baldur's
me
Gate's
Baldur's
awesome.
Gate
They
like
just came
last
out.
year.
They just came out with the big update.
Yeah. Too many games, not enough time. That's for sure. Because like
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate is like 100 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so good.
I kind of want to
so
play
fun.
Baldur's Gate solo, to be honest, but
You should. I think. I think it makes the game go faster. That's for fucking sure.
yeah. Well, less so that, but it's fun playing with you, but it's different than how I want to play that game sometimes. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's totally fair. I have a completely different play style than you, and I guess I metagame like a motherfucker.
yeah, I try not to do that as much, but it's not. I'm not upset with it. It's just it's different, you know.
No, I'm not the one to like say, well, I can't believe you don't want to play with me on this game, Gear. I can't believe.
Thank
Like,
God, it's torture zot. Let's finish it.
It's fucking painful. No, like I played it solo, and then I played it with some friends with me and Cody of ours, but I wasn't able to keep up. You know, I was literally not able to keep up with the frequency they want to play. It's nothing against me, nothing against them, but that's another
Yeah.
issue you run into when you're doing like these long
I mean,
Yeah,
RPGs.
it's like setting up a D&D group.
I was gonna say, do you
It is
want
a
to DM
D&D group.
Do you want to DM a D&D or Pathfinder game?
Do it.
Pathfinder
That would be
V1.
awesome.
Again, it's just time, man. It's just time, and
Yeah.
I'm glad we're in the online space. You know, broadly, like it makes it more accessible. It doesn't give you more time. You know what I
No.
mean? At least I'd love to I would like to do some more tabletop-y things, but like Cody, you play Civ, right? You enjoy
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of that.
I do.
I've never really played a Civ game before, and I've always wanted to try it. So give
For
like
me-
that
I
too.
have played Civ, but
I just play it with my brother. That's like, I know people are ripping on the new one, but depending on why you play it, it's a great game.
I mean,
You should look at the game Skin Deep. I think that's a co-op game.
if we did screen share, even if to buy the game, we could just like not touch the controls when it's your turn. You know what I mean? Like we just be on our system
right.
and not fuck with it and just play a game.
I have a Civ in my library. I just don't know which one.
I think we all had 5. No,
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about this before.
I also
Age
have
of
6,
Wonders,
but-
isn't that is that co-op or is that just
Oh my God.
against?
Everybody has
You
it in
can-
my library.
Age of Wonders, you can be on the same team, I'm pretty sure. That one's fun too, but it's definitely different. I don't know what to call it different, but it's more of like a menu based. Or I feel like I'm in menus more when I play Age of Wonders than I do Civ, I guess. I don't know how to explain it.
Interesting. Different genres I'd like to check out. We'll get a list going though, but the playtesting thing I think we have on a. Even though I poorly planned this, I think that's a good just segment to do co-op playtest beta games. And we search and scrub for them, ask for keys, etc.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I like the way that we scope this setup. That let's refine it a little bit. I like the little chat portion at the end actually.
Yeah.
Maybe we can configure. We need to figure out a video component because I've just been sharing my logo this whole time. I have to have like a.
I've been sharing my screen. I thought you were gonna. You should put
No,
that
I
up.
wasn't going to capture. I'm not going to capture Discord. I want to see if we can do that. I want to see if we can do that in a.
Just capture my stream.
I don't want to. I don't like capturing Discord. I really don't.
Just pull my stream in. I was sharing my screen.
Yeah, but then there's delay. I feel like we could set up an SRT pipe across each other. We all have good internet, right?
Sure, we
Yeah.
could do that.
Just have someone lead the content control. I'd say Gear's probably best to do it. And then you SRT it to us, and then it's basically 1-to-1. I mean, the delay
Good work.
probably no better or worse. I mean, what other I mean, outside of Discord, like as I said, I don't like capturing Discord. So I don't trust it. I have to think about that. Something I got to think about. I want to make this a little bit more featured, though. But I like what we did tonight. If you really enjoyed what you're watching, though, definitely go give Carrionloaf a follow. He's new to streaming. He's in the. I thought of the name because Carrion's like meat. Mine's bones and gears. I'm thinking
It makes
bones
sense.
meat gears. It's like
We'll
meat.
workshop that one. Hang on a second.
We'll workshop it. I need to get a logo though for you, Gear, so we could have what we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah.
Like bones meat gear. But bones and meat in the gears. Yeah, they get all cut up in the gears, and then there's like the sausage of stream teams. Yeah. Oh, gross.
Yum.
Yummy. But Carrion's been streaming Devil May Cry, so check that out when he streams that. Gear, what have you been streaming?
I just finished. What did I just finish? A bunch of demos. I have so many demos in my inbox that are all, play my game. I'm working on finishing Persona 3, Mario Brothers Ship, and the Dwarf Fortress right now, but I might pivot to Last of Us 2 and blast through that so I can watch this TV show.
All right.
Have you been liking Dwarf Fortress?
Oh, I love Dwarf Fortress. I used to play it a long time ago, like 10 years ago. I used to play it when it was, just a ASCII with a tile pack. But the PC version is a little different, but not detrimentally so. It's just getting used to all the controls again after, forgetting them for 10 years or so. So it's like weird. I have like semi-memory of what I used to know, and then there's new stuff for Steam, so it's a little bit of a mishmash of remembering. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, I already lost my fort almost twice, so we'll see.
I want to play RimWorld.
Did you ever play? Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. Did you ever play RimWorld?
I did a series of RimWorld where chat could buy items or buy events, so they could buy like a tornado, or they could buy.
Cool.
They bought 1 million rats, and then the rats went. I sent all the rats to one tile, and they all started having sex, and then they exploded, and then killed all the bugs that were on that tile.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
I'll send you the clip later.
That's one of my favorite games. So good.
But yeah, I did play a little bit of RimWorld. I get lost in Factorio. That's where
that's his crack addiction. Yeah.
It's so relaxed. It's awesome. Just setting up your
I'll admit, I get blurry. My eyes start blurring when I see Factorio because I'll drop in and then we haven't started.
That's the issues. We got to get you from the start to play, because if you're getting in there when it's like halfway finished, it's gonna be very hard to parse. You kind of have to know what you're doing.
It's just like showing up at a factory. I totally get it, but just be there at the start. Games I'm playing through right now is Oblivion Remastered. I'm having a fucking fun time. Even though it's crashing, it's just like a Bethesda game. But man, is that a comfort game for me? Is that Oblivion as a game? But seeing it remastered, playing it, and now having a different gamer mind about it has just been a great time. I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, with that, I've also been metal detecting because it's not been shit weather yet. It will be. The weather's gonna get shitty. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be bugs. It's not gonna be when I go outside, so I'll be gaming more. Yay! Anyway, I'm done. I'm done streaming tonight. I think I'm gonna go grab some food or something. Yep. But this has been fun. I really like this setup. I like the shared chat. But definitely go follow everybody. And if you've enjoyed my stream, you can follow me. It's fine. But
enjoy
we'll do more of this.
Stream. Follow me too.
Go follow Carrion.
Yeah, thanks.
And then
This was really fun.
yeah. Anyway, and 3, 2, 1. We're gonna just hit stop streaming. Is that cool?
Sure.
Sounds good.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Stop stream.